full history of artificial intelligence from 1956 to 2026, the invention that changed the world. Picture this. It's a warm summer evening in 1956. A handful of brilliant minds sit in a room at Dartmouth College, scribbling on napkins, arguing late into the night. One of them drops a single phrase that will echo through history: artificial intelligence. What if they had never met? What if that idea had stayed locked inside their heads? No smart assistants, no self-driving cars, no tools that write code, diagnose diseases, or create art in seconds. You're living in that world right now because they did meet. And today on TheInventIQ, we're telling the full, dramatic story of the invention that didn't just change technology, it changed what it means to be human. From one audacious summer workshop to the AI that's reshaping 2026, you'll discover the real inventors who risked everything, the brutal winters that nearly killed the dream, the breakthroughs that felt like magic, and the hidden battles that made it all possible. Stick around, because by the end, you'll never look at your phone the same way again. Let's dive in. The birth of a dream, the 1956 Dartmouth Conference. Hanover, New Hampshire, summer 1956. John McCarthy, a young Dartmouth mathematician, sends out a proposal that still gives me chills. He writes, "We propose that a 2-month, 10-man study of artificial intelligence be carried out on the conjecture that every aspect of learning or any other feature of intelligence can in principle be so precisely described that a machine can be made to simulate it." Can you imagine the boldness? These guys, McCarthy, Marvin Minsky from Harvard, Claude Shannon, the father of information theory, Nathaniel Rochester from IBM, weren't just tinkering with calculators. They believed machines could think, really think. They called it the Dartmouth Summer Research Project. For 8 weeks, they brainstormed, coded, and dreamed. Alan Newell and Herbert Simon even brought the first working AI program, the Logic Theorist, which proved mathematical theorems better than some humans. Simon later said they had solved the venerable mind-body problem. That summer wasn't just a conference, it was the big bang of AI. Key insight? One bold name and one crazy conjecture turned scattered experiments into a field. Without Dartmouth, there is no ChatGPT, no Grok, no AI revolution. Wow fact, the term artificial intelligence was literally invented in that room, and it stuck. Early sparks and the Perceptron, 1950s-1960s breakthroughs. Right after Dartmouth, the floodgates opened. Frank Rosenblatt at Cornell builds the Perceptron in 1958, the world's first artificial neural network. It could actually learn to recognize patterns, just like a brain. Newspapers called it the embryo of an electronic computer that will be able to walk, talk, see, write, reproduce itself, and be conscious of its existence. Yeah, they got a little carried away. At MIT, Joseph Weizenbaum creates ELIZA in 1966, the very first chatbot. People poured their hearts out to it, thinking it was a real therapist. One user even asked the program to leave the room so she could talk privately. Imagine living in the 1960s and suddenly a machine understands you. That's exactly how people felt. Hope exploded, funding poured in. The future looked unstoppable. But here's the insight that still matters. These early wins proved AI wasn't science fiction. It was engineering. Key wow fact, the Perceptron laid the foundation for every neural network powering your phone today. Without it, modern deep learning doesn't exist. The long winter begins. The 1970s AI freeze. Fast forward to 1969, Marvin Minsky and Seymour Papert published Perceptrons, a book that mathematically proves single-layer neural nets can't solve simple problems like XOR. It was devastating. Then, in 1973, British mathematician James Lighthill drops a report calling AI research largely failed and disappointing. Governments listen. DARPA and the British Science Research Council slashed funding almost overnight. Labs shut down. Researchers left the field in droves. Picture young scientists who had bet their careers on thinking machines suddenly unemployed. This wasn't just a slowdown, it was a near-death experience. Yet the insight? Winters force humility. They separate hype from real science. Wow fact, even in the freeze, hidden work continued. Multi-layer networks were already being theorized. The seeds of today's revolution were quietly planted in the cold. The 1980s roared back. Companies built expert systems, software that captured human experts' knowledge in if-then rules. Mycin at Stanford diagnosed blood infections better than some doctors. Japan poured billions into the fifth-generation computer project. Wall Street invested heavily. AI was going to make everyone rich. Then the brittleness showed. These systems were expensive, fragile, and couldn't handle real-world messiness. By 1987, expectations collapsed. Funding dried up again. The term AI winter was officially coined at an AAAI meeting by Minsky and Roger Schenck. Imagine CEOs who bet the farm watching their AI divisions evaporate. Sound familiar? The insight? Symbolic AI taught us limits. Real intelligence needs more than rules. Wow fact? Those same expert system ideas still power medical diagnostic tools and fraud detection systems you rely on every day. Victory over the Grandmaster. Deep Blue conquers chess in 1997. May 11th, 1997, New York City. Garry Kasparov, the greatest chess player alive, sits across from a machine called Deep Blue. 6 games. The world watches. In Game 6, Deep Blue crushes him in just 19 moves. Kasparov is stunned. Humanity loses to Silicon. The score, machine 3.5, human 2.5. IBM had spent years and millions building a brute force monster that evaluated 200 million positions per second. But the real drama? Kasparov accused IBM of cheating. The rivalry was intense. That single match changed everything. It showed narrow AI could surpass humans in complex domains. Insight? Brute force plus clever search beats even genius intuition. Sometimes. Wow fact, Deep Blue's victory directly inspired the algorithms behind modern game-playing AIs like AlphaGo and even parts of your GPS routing. The Deep Learning Awakening. AlexNet ignites 2012. 2012, Alex Krizhevsky, Ilya Sutskever, and Geoffrey Hinton drop AlexNet, a deep neural net trained on GPUs. It enters the ImageNet Large-Scale Visual Recognition Challenge and destroys the competition. Error rate drops by more than 40% overnight. The AI community loses its mind. Suddenly, computers see better than humans. GPUs, massive data, and clever architecture changed the game. Old methods died that day. Insight? Scale plus the right architecture beats handcrafted rules every time. Wow fact, every face recognition unlock on your phone, every medical scan analysis, every self-driving car camera, they all trace their power back to AlexNet's 2012 shock victory. Transformers and the LLM Revolution, 2017 to ChatGPT 2022. 2017, 8 Google researchers publish one paper, Attention is all you need. No recurrence, no convolution, just attention mechanisms. The Transformer is born. It trains faster, scales better, understands context like never before. Fast forward to November 30, 2022. OpenAI releases ChatGPT based on GPT 3.5. Within days, millions are using it. Within weeks, it's the fastest-growing consumer app in history. People are writing essays, coding apps, composing music in plain English. The world changed in one weekend. Insight?
One architectural breakthrough plus internet-scale data created intelligence that feels alive. Wow fact, Transformers now power virtually every major AI system on Earth in 2026.
AI everywhere, the modern impact and mind-blowing facts of 2026. Jump to right now, March 2026. You wake up, ask your phone a question, and an AI answers with voice, images, even code. You drive, or your car drives itself. Doctors use AI to spot cancers earlier than ever. Artists collaborate with it. Coders ship apps 10x faster. 3 jaw-dropping facts. 1. AI now writes more code than human programmers in many companies. Multimodal models understand video, audio, text, and images simultaneously, something sci-fi writers only dreamed about. Real-time reasoning agents from labs like OpenAI, xAI, Anthropic, and Google are already acting as autonomous researchers and coders. Unexpected uses? AI is discovering new medicines, composing hit songs, and even helping farmers grow more food with less water. Insight? The invention didn't just arrive, it infiltrated everything, and it's still accelerating.
The legacy that defines our future. From a single summer in 1956 to the AI companions we talk to every day in 2026, this invention wasn't built in a straight line. It was forged through brilliance, failure, winters, and comebacks. Real people, McCarthy, Minsky, Rosenblatt, Hinton, the OpenAI team, and thousands more, bet their lives on the impossible. When I learned this full story, I realized something profound. AI isn't about replacing humans. It's about amplifying what makes us human. Creativity, curiosity, connection. It's the ultimate mirror we built to understand ourselves. This one invention truly changed the world, and it's only getting started. If you loved this journey, smash that like button, subscribe to TheInventIQ, and never miss the hidden drama behind the objects that shape your life. Drop a comment right now. Which invention should we uncover next? The internet? The smartphone? Nuclear power? Turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Thank you for watching. Now go create something amazing with the AI that those 1956 dreamers made possible. I'll see you in the next one.